By this video series 40, let us understand another non-fund based credit facility called letter of credit. We have wide our video series 14 learned the bill collection service. We have learned that bill of exchange are divided into demand bill or usance bill. In case of a demand bill, the buyer has to go to the buyer's bank and make payment to get the documents released. In case of a usance bill, the buyer has to go to the buyer's bank and sign the bill of exchange, having accepted the bills and assuring payment on the due date. In the case of a demand bill or in the case of a usance bill, there is a risk the seller faces. It could be possible that the buyer does not turn up to make payment at all. So in order to make sure that the payment will definitely come, sometimes the seller may insist that the buyer's bank gives a guarantee for making payment. This is what is called letter of credit. Letter of credit is an assurance given by the buyer's bank to the seller to make payment on the due date if the bills are drawn as per the terms of contract. If the bills are drawn as per the contract means, suppose the seller and buyer has entered into a contract wherein the seller is supposed to send 50 bags of sugar, and if the 50 bags of sugar is sent, naturally the buyer's bank will be making payment on the due date. The letter of credit is used in domestic trade transactions and international trade transactions also. Let us understand the letter of credit mechanism with the help of a simple example. There is a construction company based in Cochin and his banker is Thana Bank. There is a cement manufacturer located in Coimbatore and his bank is Fed Bank. Now, the construction company wants to purchase 100 bags of cement from the cement manufacturer. He places an order for supply of 100 bags of cement to the cement manufacturer. The cement manufacturer requests the construction company to open a letter of credit by his banker. The construction company approaches his banker, which is Thana Bank, and requests for opening a letter of credit. Based on the past performance of the construction company and their payment habit, the Thana Bank opens a letter of credit and sends it to the cement manufacturer. Now the cement manufacturer is certain that whether the construction company makes payment or not, if he dispatches 100 bags of cement, the buyer's bank, which is Thana Bank, will make payment on the due date. Now, the cement manufacturer hands over the documents such as the invoice, the transport documents and the bill of exchange to Fed Bank. And the Fed Bank in turn sends the documents to Thana Bank. Thana Bank sends an intimation to the construction company. On the due date, whether the construction company makes payment or not, the Thana Bank will make payment to the seller's bank and the seller's bank in turn will make the payment to the seller. Now here, it could be possible, having sent the documents, the seller may request the seller's bank to extend a credit facility against these documents. Now the seller's bank is 100% certain that whether the buyer makes payment or not, the buyer's bank will have to make payment because he has opened a letter of credit. So the seller's bank will be willing to give the credit facility to the seller. Any credit facility extended against a demand bill or a usance bill sent under collection which is supported by a letter of credit opened by the buyer's bank is called bill negotiation. We have already learned what is meant by bill purchase and bill discount. Whether it is a BP or BD, if it is supported by a letter of credit, it is known as bill negotiation. Bill negotiation is nothing but the credit facility extended by the seller's bank to the seller where there is a LC. I hope you have understood this LC mechanism. In the international trade, there are a number of banks involved in the LC transactions. They are advising bank, confirming bank, negotiating bank, reimbursement, etc. These things we will learn in detail when it comes to a large credit class. Now, if the purchase of raw materials is a feature and opening of letter of credit is a regular feature, the buyer may request the buyer's bank to provide a LC credit facility valid for a period of 12 months. This is based on the amount of purchases and the lead time and the credit period. The buyer's bank assesses the LC limit requirement and provides a LC limit to the buyer for a period of 12 months, so that within the limit the buyer can open or buyer can request the buyer's bank to open any number of LCs. Similarly, there are cases where there could be a one-time LC. This happens mainly in case somebody wants to purchase a machinery. In such cases, only one LC will be opened and the LC will be wiped off by the term loan granted by the bank. We will now learn some other topics related to banking in the next video, series 41.